crafty friends, and thanks so much for being here with me today. My name's Anna Helman, and today I want to talk about how I store my dies and how you store your dies. Do you have a die storage solution that works for you in your craft room? If not, stick around. I have a couple of ideas I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share you all the details, where I got my supplies, and how to do what I did. Because I absolutely love the way I'm storing my dies in my new craft room. When I was deciding how to get set up in this new space, I've really carefully considered how I store and organize everything. Because I've been crafting for a long time, I want this space to be really useful for me, really functional, easy to get to things, so that I can save time with that and spend my time doing what I love, crafting, not spending time doing what I don't love, which is finding things, organizing things, putting things away. So what I want to talk about today is my main die storage, which is what I keep within reach, and it is what you can see behind me right here. Now in my old craft room, if you see my old craft room video, I can link you to that here if you want to see it. I use these magnet cards or magnet sheets, but I had them on the inside of a cabinet door. These things are amazing because you can reach for them, grab the die you need, use it, stick it right back on there in no time at all. You don't have to go to your shelf, dig through a bunch of envelopes, find the right die set, pull the sheet out of the sleeve, get the die you want, and then repeat all of that to put it back away. So before I had these on the inside of a cabinet door, so I just opened the cabinet door, grabbed the one I needed, put it back, shut the cabinet door, that was it. Now in my craft area here, I had thought about putting these sheets in a different spot. I have a craft island, which I love, planned it to the T for, like how deep my drawers need to be to store all my supplies. But I'd planned on putting these magnet sheets down on the inside of like the open area in the center of my island where I can sit or stand. But after I got set up, I thought, you know what? I was going to have to be bending down to be able to get to them if they were there. I thought the edges of my paper cubes would be the perfect place to put these magnet sheets. So I'll tell you all about them, where I got them. Let's talk about the details because this is perfect. Now, if you're thinking like, I don't have paper cubes in my craft area where I could put these, or I don't have cabinet doors that I could put them on the insides. Really, any flat surface works. I had only thought about putting them on the insides of cabinet doors before doing this right here behind me. But then I started thinking like, you could put these on any flat surface. It's very possible you have a desk or a bookshelf or some kind of cabinet, or that you have the side of it exposed, and you could use these magnet sheets right there. Think of what flat surfaces you have in your craft room, vertical flat surfaces. I know all the horizontal ones are already covered up with stuff you've been working on. So think about your vertical flat surfaces. And if you don't have anything else, what about putting them on the wall in front of your craft table or another wall? This is so handy. So think about what vertical spaces you have where you could put these and make it easy to get to your dies. So I got these magnet sheets from a company called Stamp and Storage. I know a lot of you use their products. I love their products, and you can find the link in the video description below that will take you right there. You can get these magnet sheets in all different sizes. I got mine in 12 by 24, and then I was able to cut those down into two separate pieces that measure about 12 by 10.5 to fit on these paper cubes. Now, by the way, if you're wondering where the paper cubes came from, they came from the same company, Stamp and Storage, so you can get that link below. So I cut these down. I use my industrial paper cutter to cut them down, but you could use like kitchen shears, should work to cut them just fine if you need to adjust the size from the size that you order. I've used magnet sheets from other companies in the past, and I'm telling you, I have learned just spend a little bit more money and buy something that is quality, because quality is going to last. These magnet sheets are awesome. They are so thick and so strong. I'll show you here in a second when I show you some tips for how to attach these to whatever you're going to attach them to. I'll show you how strong they are here in just a second. So let's get to it. I'll show you how I attach them to the sides of my paper cubes, give you a couple of tips, and show you how strong they are. So here you can see the side of my paper cube, and here is my magnet sheet. Now I'll turn these sideways. I don't know if you can see how thick these are, but they are really very nice and thick, very heavy duty. And I'll show you how the dies actually snap on. Use this large one here. So if I just get the die close to it and attach part of it to it and let go, it will actually snap on, and it may not work properly here until I get it attached to the side. But so I have my storage cube here. Now, ideally, you want to put these on something that's like a smooth surface that it's going to adhere well to. There's self-stick adhesive here on the back that I want to show you the easy way to attach these. But so ideally you want like a smooth surface that it's going to stick well to. An unfinished wood cube probably is not ideal. So if you want to, you could seal these with like a clear spray paint sealer. That would probably be ideal. It would probably adhere a little bit better. What I did, I wiped these off with a damp rag and I've let them dry for quite a while just to make sure there's no dust on them, make sure they're nice and clean. And I'm going to adhere them straight to the side of this. Now, if at some point they start to come unattached, most likely at the top edges or the sides, I'm just planning on using some nice durable glue, like maybe some super glue, to attach down wherever it starts to pull up, and then just keep those nice and held in place. So let me show you the easy way to do this. What you want to do is flip it over to the back side. And I will mention the instructions that come with these in the package say to let them sit for, it comes in a roll. You want to unroll it and let it sit for at least 24 hours to let them flatten out, because they're so heavy. It does take some time for them to uncurl. So what you want to do is pull down maybe an inch or two of this backing and crease it so that it will actually lay flat. Then flip it over so that the magnetic side is facing up, your adhesive side is face down, and you want to align this where it goes, trying to take some care not to stick down that top part that we already removed the adhesive from. So once you get it in the spot you want it, go ahead and press down there at the top. Looks like I have some dust. I'll have to wipe these off before I get my dies put on. Now, reach under and grab the corner of that paper backing and just pull that off. Okay, I got it all pulled out from under there. Now I just want to give this a good press all over, and it is ready for my dies. So I'll try to show you this one more time. See if I can show you. So you can see it here. See, I'm still holding up the back of this die and it has clung to the top of it. They are just so nice and strong, which if you've used magnets of any type, magnet cards or anything to store your dies, you know that the really weak ones are really frustrating to work with. So I love how strong these are. And like I said, I love how they're going to be within reach all the time. I can grab the one I want and put it back really quickly. Now I will show you real quick while we're here how I store my other dies, because they won't all fit on here. My lesser used dies I actually store on cards and sleeves that I also get these from the same company, and these are so nice and heavy. I used to use the what are they, vent covers that you can get at the like Home Depot or Lowe's, places like that, because I know a lot of people who love to store them that way. It works. Magnets are always better than just storing them on the cards that the dies come on. But these, with the envelopes that they fit in, I can just slide them out really easily. There's a tab to label them, and they're nice and strong. These are the absolute best. So like I said, the link for getting to Stampin' Storage for all of these products, the paper cube, the magnet sheets, and those die storage cards will be in the video description below. So you can use that. It will take you straight there so you can take a look. I hope that the things I've shared today will help you with your die storage and your craft room organization. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day and that you'll come back again next time to see some crafty inspiration that I will be sharing with you. Have a wonderful day. Stop back when I'll be back helping you to hand make with love.